Good morning, everybody. Today I am down here on Lake Taneycomo, a little ways, pretty close to Table Rock Lake Dam. And it's been a little bit since I've been down here, so we're going to check out the lake levels here, see if the dam's open, pouring water into Lake Taneycomo, and just check out the water levels. Probably see if the leaves are starting to change colors around here yet or not, as it is coming into fall time. But just gonna have a nice peaceful video down here on Lake Taneycomo. So if you guys would do me a favor though, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free to do and it helps us grow our channel. And also hit that thumbs up button. Helps us get our videos out to more people to enjoy, to help us grow our channel. So with that, let's check out the lake today. All you got to do is follow me. Yeah, looks like there's a bunch of leaves starting to fall off. Looks like we are getting some good color formation. So the leaves are starting to change colors down here. Ooh, look at these. What are these red things? There's a bunch of these red things on that little tree there. But looks like we're not going to be able to do much walking down here. It looks like the lake is pretty full down here. So we'll see how it goes though once we get out of these trees and actually down here on the lake. I know last week, I think it was about last week, my mom and dad sent me a picture. They were down here and two of the gates were actually open, but I actually did not make it down here for that. But yeah, looks pretty full. It might be going down though, because I don't see the water at the dam. There are some boats out there. Oh, here comes one. We're gonna get one cruising up here. This is what the boats do. They cruise up as close to the dam as they can get, and then they usually shut their motors off, drop their trolling motors, and they just let the currents of the lake coast them back down without having to use their motors. But yeah, looks like the leaves are starting to change a little bit from that green to yellowish color. Oh yeah, there's a few boats down that direction. I'm guessing I can start to see land. If you can see it right about there, I'm starting to see land pop up, so the water levels might be going down. So give it another day or two and there might not be any boats able to get up here, but for now they're able to get there. A bunch of them out here fishing. And there is, oh, we got some wave action. There is 3 different spots I stop off at when I come to down here. I'm at the furthest end. The road dead ends right here, and then there's another spot not too far right up that direction where I usually got to hike down the mountain a little bit to get down there. And then there's also an above the lake view right close to the dam. So we'll see how many spots I stop off today. But yeah, this little area right here, as you can see, this little cliff, it's probably about, what, 3-4 feet right now. But a lot of times when the dam is open, this will all be underwater right here, so you can't even walk over here. But that's why I'm thinking the dam might not be releasing water right now, and the water levels might be going a little low, going down. It's a little breezy down here, so sorry if you're picking up any wind noise. Always a nice peaceful video though coming down here, that's for sure. And there is a prime example, a boat just coasting down. One time last year I came down here and I was actually out on the bottom of the lake, because when it gets really low, there's actually like an island out there way close to the dam that you can actually walk around on the bottom of the lake. And I was out walking around and the sirens actually went off when I was down here. It's actually the only time it's ever happened, but it was pretty cool. They just opened the bottom of the dam up, though, is what the siren was for. They didn't open the gates or anything, so that would have been cool if I was down here when they actually opened the gate. Yeah, quite a few boats out here. As you can see, this is Lake Taneycomo, and it is a lake, even though you can see the current kind of flows like a river. Ooh, we got some, if I can get them, some birds flying over there. Not sure if it's picking up the sound. They're even squawking. Well, let's head to the next little stop off, pull off area I go to, which will be just a little bit a ways. Probably not even a couple minute drive from right here. Oh, we got a boat though. Must be calling it quits for the day. They're speeding off, but they're cruising. Must be done fishing for the morning. Heading out. Alright guys, we made it to the second pull off here of the lake. I don't know if you can tell. There's the mountain. I gotta hike down. Looks like there's a landing pad, so like I said earlier, I do think maybe the lake level is going down a little bit. Maybe the dam's not releasing any water right now from the gates or from the bottom. But so let's head down and see what kind of view. Maybe we can get a view of the dam down there. Let's check it out. All right guys, I made it down. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's a lot of birds flying up right there. Made it down the hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it right here. So yeah, definitely looks like the water is dropping right in this direction. That's the island I was talking about a little earlier. When this is really low water levels, you're actually, all this will be no water at all, and you're actually able to get out there and walk around it. Which probably if I would have came here another day or two later than what I'm doing right now, probably would have been able to get out there. But you can see, I don't know if you guys can see them over there, but there's a bunch of fly fishermen too out in the lake. There's some bunch of geese that looks like all the way over on the other side. A boat just went floating by. Yeah, here's the island right here. It's an island right now. And what's pretty cool is when you can walk out around this. If you guys go check out my Lake Taneycomo Park Area playlist, I got quite a few videos from down here when I was able to walk around, but there'll always be a little section of water in this area, and usually you're able to spot some trout when you're walking around, so it is pretty cool. It's nice I'm able to walk a little bit right now, because like I said, when this is full, all this, I don't think it's ever got up to the little parking area up there, but it's got like at least halfway, 3/4 up that hill, that mountain that I have walked down. But yeah, you can definitely tell the water's losing its, I don't know what you want to call it, levels down here by Table Rock Lake Dam. Yeah, so I don't think they're letting any water out right now. A lot of times they don't always let the water out from the gates. It's down below. But, and it's a little chilly right now. There's a good look at Table Rock Lake Dam. Oh man, look at all those birds flying right above the dam. I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but that's cool. Yeah, it's a little chilly. In the 60s, low 60s. Leaves definitely losing their color. And you can really tell the lake in this direction, how it's flowing. You can just see it running right here. Flowing downstream, down lake, I should say. It's not a stream, not a river. Lake Taneycomo. Can hear a lot of animal noises. I don't know if the camera's picking it up either. Check that out. That's a good shot though. You got the reflection of all the trees in the lake from the island. That's a cool shot right there. Oh, there were just some little dimples created in the lake there. Maybe a trout just jumped. Haven't spotted any trout yet from the shoreline here. Yeah, like I said, probably give it another day or two and this will all be mostly dried up, which there's always water up to the dam, but like I said, usually about all this right here will be all land, no water, all the way out to the island to where you can walk around it. I think today, I don't always stop at the third view, but I think today we'll stop up right by the dam and show you guys how close of a view we can actually get to the dam, Table Rock Lake Dam there, from the top side. Because you can get pretty close. It's a pretty cool view from up there. So we'll get the views from down here on Lake Taneycomo, and then we'll get the above, the bird's eye view, I guess you would call it. Yeah, another day or two, these boats that are trying to come up here will not be able to get up here. It'll be too shallow for them. They probably still, right now, probably can't come too far. But they're definitely still trying right now. There's a few boats out there. There's a couple of them heading this direction. So with that, I'm gonna walk back over this way and we'll head back up the hill. And like I said, I'll go get you guys a top view, which is a pretty awesome view. Yeah, right over there. That's where all the geese are sitting. Oh. It's chilly down here though. The breeze is blowing a little bit. That looks like a pretty small boat. It can probably still go a little ways up there. And now it's behind the island. Let's head to the next spot, guys. For me, it's about probably another 3-minute drive to that top section, but you'll see it in about 2 seconds. All right, everybody. Get ready for some spectacular views of the Table Rock Lake Dam and Lake Taneycomo. Can you guys see all these birds flying around right here, right over the dam? There are tons of them. Tons of them just flying around right here. Crazy. Oh yeah, there's no gates open right here. Here's the 10 gates, which I do have videos. Like I said, check out the Lake Taneycomo Park Area playlist. And also I got shorts under my shorts folder of these gates being open. But yeah, right down there is where they release the water in from the bottom of the dam, which doesn't look to be like a whole lot of movement down there, so not too sure. Definitely not a lot coming out right now, that's for sure. But spectacular view right here. This is how close we can actually get to the dam in Lake Taneycomo right there. And down over on the other side, that is the Shepherd of the Hills fish hatchery over there. So that's where they raise the trout and then they release it into Lake Taneycomo. So I do got some videos up for you guys on the Shepherd of the Hills fish hatchery too. So if you want to check those out, I got to get back there one of these days to do a video. But there's a couple other spots around this area where we can get some great views also. So, but yeah, we can get pretty close here. All right, guys, check this view out of Lake Taneycomo right there. Absolutely incredible from up here. I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know how good the camera's gonna pick them all up, but there are tons of fly fishermen out there on the shoreline there fishing for the trout today. Tons of them down there. That's pretty cool to see. But yeah, awesome view. And right over here to the left, that's where the dam is. You kind of see it'll get a little bit better viewing once all these leaves disappear and fall off for the fall time. So but yeah, crazy view right here. I just had to walk down a little bit, but can't go any further right here. Incredible views though, in my opinion, from the lake to all the trees, even all through the hills, the mountains. Incredible view. The fish hatchery there. Well guys, that's going to wrap up this video exploring Lake Taneycomo here by the Table Rock Lake Dam in Branson, Missouri. Always a peaceful video to make. Water levels, either they could be going down, looks like they're going down, but it looks like over here on the bottom they might be releasing water, so maybe they're going back up. I'm not too sure, but it was low enough that we were able to get out and walk a little bit. The island was still surrounded by water, so we couldn't get out to the island. But always a great time. I always enjoy coming out here. A little chilly this morning with the breeze and stuff though. And spectacular views, as you can see, of Lake Taneycomo. So a huge thanks for clicking on the video and giving it a watch. So if you guys would though, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to our channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It's free to do and it helps us grow our channel. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We got 6 different levels starting at only 99 cents a month, and they all come with early access to our videos. And I did recently update the perk for our gold membership. So if you become a gold, platinum, or diamond member, you will get access to our monthly live stream for members only. It'll probably be around the last weekend of every month. And like I said, it'll be for members only and only for gold, platinum, and diamond members. And it'll be just chit-chatting, recapping what we did, what happened throughout the month, and maybe future plans for the next month. Or if you guys got questions or just want to, like I said, just want to chit-chat, talk about life, whatever you guys want to talk about. So consider becoming a member. And we appreciate all the support. So thanks a lot. With that, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving it a watch. Thanks for clicking on the video. Check out all our other videos. And if you're new to our channel, I am Zach, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.